Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Kate McCannon by Colter. As always, this song comes to you as a request from my viewers. So if you want to request something, just leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to add it to my list. This song has been widely requested across my channel, actually, and it just my list is just so long that it's taken forever to get to, but I'm glad to finally get to it. I've only heard of one other song by Colter, which was Cowpoke, which I liked. I thought that was a pretty good song. So looking forward to this one. Hopefully it's also pretty good. I hope it is, with just as much as it's been requested. You know, I hate to let people down when so many people are requesting a song like I did with the Arctic Monkeys just last video. So anyway, let's give it a shot. This is Kate McCannon by Colter. I went with this live performance here at the brewery sessions, I guess. It was definitely like the most viewed on YouTube. It had like 15 million views versus like the official music video didn't even have like a million. So I guess this is probably the definitive performance to watch here. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Here we go.
Well, the raven is a wicked bird. His wings are black as sin, and he floats outside my prison window, mocking those within. And he sings to me real low, it's hell to where you go. For you didn't murder Kate McCannon. When I first met Tom McCannon, I was working in the mines. He said he had himself a dark-haired daughter with long green eyes. And when she and I didn't meet, she was bathing in the creek. Prettiest girl in the whole damn holler, that ain't no lie. So I went a courting Kate McCannon, got me a job and I quit my rambling. Every day I'd save a quarter of my pay. Well, I could buy a diamond ring. Lord, and one day I come home to find darling angel's not inside. So I made for the creek where she and I didn't meet. And I found her with some other lover.
It's not what I was expecting.
Rounds in the Kate McCannon.
That's what I was expecting. Yeah, definitely. Wow, that was a good song. That was so good. I forgot it. I get the thoughts. So it's been almost a year since I last reviewed a song from him. So I kind of forgot what his voice sounded like. I was not expecting such a deep, rich voice to come from him. I mean, no offense to him, he just kind of looks like a guy who wouldn't have like that deep, rich voice. I don't know how else to describe it, but his voice was absolutely fantastic here. I loved his work on the guitar. I feel like the guitar was almost like another vocalist in a sense, where like the guitar was part of the story. Just the way he played it was fantastic. I also think it was a genius move to have that little kick drum there, because it really added like another layer of richness to the song, another layer of depth to certain parts of the song. Man, just a fantastic song. I really like this one. I'm really glad I watched that version of it, because it was stripped down enough to just be like a very singer-songwriter, like really telling the story where the story comes to the forefront. But he sounded fantastic. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to talk about it. Let's start with the lyrics. But first of all, a little bit of information. It says Kate McCannon is the fourth song that has been released from Colter's self-titled debut album. The song is a murder ballad inspired by famous songs, as Colter tells Entertainment Weekly. I've always loved the tradition of murder ballads, songs like Down in the Willow Garden, also known as Rose Connolly, and Little Sadie, also called Cocaine Blues, and a lot to do with the way the song is structured. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've heard any of those songs before, but I guess that's sort of a tradition in certain aspects of music. The only song I can think of off like the top of my head, actually I can think of two songs, but not by country artists. I'm thinking of Neil Young's Down by the River, I Shot My Baby, that kind of thing. And then I'm also thinking of a country death song by Violent Femmes I did on this channel as well, about him drowning his daughter in a well. Like that's what my mind immediately goes to when I think, I guess, of like a murder ballad in a sense. But anyway, let's take a look at those lyrics. Well, the raven is a wicked bird, his wings are black as sin, and he floats outside my prison window, mocking those within, and he sings to me real low, it's hell to where you go, for you did murder Kate McCannon. Okay, so I think I just heard it wrong at the beginning. I thought that Colter was singing to someone, saying like, hey, you killed Kate McCannon. So that's why when it got to the point where she was like with someone else, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, because I thought he was telling the story of how someone else killed Kate McCannon. But no, I totally misinterpreted this first verse when I first heard it just now, that it was the raven saying, hey, like you're rotting in here because you killed Kate McCannon. I killed Kate McCannon. Yeah, I got that now. Took me a second, but I got it. When I first met Tom McCannon, I was working in the mines, said he had himself a dark-haired daughter with long green eyes. When she and I did meet, she was bathing in the creek, prettiest girl in the whole damn holler, and that ain't no lie. I mean, I knew she was going to die, because obviously the raven mentions it at the beginning. And so it's just like, yeah, it goes from like, hey, you murdered her, to like, oh, what a beautiful love story. So I see the idea of like it being a murder ballad, if you will. So I went to court, and Kate McCannon got me a job, and I quit my rambling, and every day I'd save a quarter of my pay. I could buy a diamond ring, Lord, and one day I come home to find my darling angel's not inside. So I made for the creek where she and I did meet, and found her with some other lover, and I put 3 rounds into Kate McCannon. Just easy as that. Just, oh, you're cheating on me, bam, 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 you're dead. So, I mean, very succinct, very short story, but I think it just really works. The emotion in the voice, I think, is really there, and tells a fantastic story in only really a few lines. So lyrically, 2 thumbs up. I haven't heard really very many murder ballads, so to me this is something that's a little bit more unique. For some of you maybe who listen to a lot more of this music, it might be just kind of run of the mill, but for me, very unique take on the lyrics there, so I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it a lot. As far as the performance, the instrumentation goes, like I said, I loved his work on the guitar. I just thought it sounded so good, the way he played it, very dark and brooding on that guitar. And then, like I said, genius idea to have that kick drum in there, because I think it really added a nice layer of depth to the song, deepness. Like it was sort of like a bass drum, right? So it was very dark, rich, and deep in the song, and he used it at times, and then let off of it at other times when the story, I think, needed to come to the forefront, or the lyrics needed to come to the forefront. So just did a fantastic job kind of managing those two aspects of it. And like I said, his voice was also very deep and rich. I forgot what his voice sounded like after almost a year of not having come back to him. So yeah, this one got me really excited. I'm actually excited to hear more from him now, and I know people have continued to request Colter Wall on the channel, so we'll definitely be coming back to him at some point. But for the instrumentation, for the vocals, I thought it was a wonderful, wonderful performance. I give it 2 big thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, I want this on my playlist. What a great song lyrically, instrumentally, vocally. I just had a lot of fun with it. Honestly, this is one of those songs that kind of just makes your day. You find a new song that you've never heard before, and you like it a lot, and it's just like, man, I want to listen to this again. This totally made my day to get to hear this today. So as far as replay value goes, it is on the playlist. Can't wait to hear it again. 2 big thumbs up. Overall, a fantastic, fantastic song. Thank you so much for all the people who've been requesting this one. This, like I said, was a pretty popular request on the channel. So thank you to all of you guys. As always, if you want to be that person and request something, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artist. Go listen to his music wherever you can. And if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, that's going to be it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.